Welcome. My name is Lisa and this is Yoga on the Roam. Today we will be focusing on the shoulder girdle. It's a very important joint in the body, joints, plural. You've got two shoulders. And so today we get to open and stretch them. And I would appreciate if you could grab, the only thing you will need is to grab a strap, a scarf, or a towel. It will benefit you significantly in this practice. If not, if you don't have those, it's totally fine. It is definitely doable. It's just, it'll be a little bit different than what I'm demonstrating. So, grab your props, roll out your mat, and I'll see you soon. So to begin, we'll start with our strap in both of our hands. Take your hands about a foot on either side of your shoulders, out in front. Strap is pulled nice and taut, or your towel or your scarf, whatever you have. It's pulled nice and taut. You'll inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, the arms go back behind you. If you're finding that your elbows are bending, take your hands out a little bit wider. That will relinquish some of the tension in your shoulders and give you the space that you need. So on an exhale, your hands and your arms go back behind you. Then we reverse. Inhale the arms up. Exhale down in front. 3 more times, just like that. Inhale the arms up. Pull the strap or the material away from one another so that you're trying to rip it. Exhale the arms down and back. Inhale overhead. Exhale forward. Inhale overhead. Exhale down and back. Inhale overhead. Exhale forward. Last time. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale down and back. Inhale overhead. Exhale forward. Really nice. Allow the hands to rest on the thighs and just take a breather here. Allow the blood to flow through the arms and the shoulders. Excellent. So the next stretch we'll be doing is cow face arms with the strap. So this is a little different. This time we'll take the right hand overhead, left hand goes back. So the left hand will sweep down, thumb down, and reach for the low back. Super simple. You don't have to go for the gold at the moment. So with the left hand at the low back, grab your material, your strap, scarf, or towel, and then your right arm is going to be high. So nice distance between the two. You'll grab onto your material. On an inhale, you'll pull in opposite directions. So really pull. Really find the strength in your arms and pull, 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 pull. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Sit tall. 3, 2, 1. Release. The right hand comes closer to the head and the left hand stays at the low back. Reconnect with your material, and on an inhale, pull in opposite directions. Really pull like you're gonna rip it. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. The right hand comes to the low part of the head where the nape of the neck is. The left hand stays at the low back. One last time, then we find our edge and stay. Inhale, pull in opposite directions. Really feel your arms fire up and engage. For 10, 9, 8, 7. Elbows reaching in opposite directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time you'll walk your left hand up to the back, up towards the middle of the back. The right hand reaches for your left fingertips. If it doesn't reach, totally fine. I'm still holding on to my strap. Wherever you find your edge, reach your right elbow towards the ceiling, left elbow down. Tuck the chin slightly, chest stays lifted, low belly hugs in. Really feel the elbows pulling away from one another. You may feel this in your armpit on your right side, maybe in the front part of your left shoulder. Wherever you're feeling this sensation, breathe into that space. One more deep breath in. Reach in opposite directions. Exhale, release. I like to pull my right hand up, allow the strap to pull through, and then the arms go down to either side. Shake it out, shimmy, shake, relax. Just feel all the blood flowing through your shoulders. Gotta do the other side. Left hand goes high, right arm sweeps around, your right thumb points down, and then you bend at the elbow. The back of your right hand meets your low back. Take your left hand high, right hand grabs your material, and then for 10 seconds, we're pulling in opposite directions. Inhale, pull, 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 pull for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Utilize the strength of your arms to rip that material in half, hypothetically speaking. 3, 2, 1, release. The left hand comes closer to the head. The right hand chokes up a little more on the material. Once again, we inhale, pull in opposite directions. Really engage the arms and the shoulders. Pull, pull, pull. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. The left hand comes to the low part of the head, nape of the neck. Last round before we hold our edge. Inhale, pull. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, now we get to release the hands towards one another. I'm going to choke up on my strap a little bit more. The left elbow reaches towards the ceiling as the right elbow reaches for the mat. Tuck the chin slightly, chest lifts, low belly hugs in. Keep breathing. You may be feeling a little bit tired in your arms, that's okay. We're gonna release in 2 rounds of breath. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Last time, inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, release. Left arm goes up and out. Let the arms just hang from the sockets. Excellent work. You can take your material and place it off to the side. You will not need it for the rest of this video. So bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Knees pointing up. The fingers are gonna come, or your hands are gonna come behind your back, fingers pointing forward. I'd say your feet are about a foot away from your sits bones. Bend slightly in your elbows, and energetically, you're gonna pretend like you're doing a bicep curl. Pull, 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 pull. And then release. Straighten through the elbows. Bend in the elbows like you're doing a bicep curl. Lift the chest. Exhale, straighten through the arms. Inhale. Pull like you're doing a bicep curl. Lift in the chest. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, oh, release. Go ahead and lift the hips and lower them closer to the heels. So you're getting a deeper stretch in the front of your shoulders and opening up your chest. So really lift in the chest, straighten through the elbows, and allow the stretch to go down the front of your arms. Once again, we're gonna do our bicep curls, our fake bicep curls. You'll bend in the elbows and pull the hands energetically towards the sits bones for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep lifting your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice work. Beautiful. Let's flip over. We're going to come to a tabletop, hands and knees. Maybe shake out the wrists a little bit. So super important, spread your fingers wide. Take up as much space on your mat as possible. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Foundation is key for any yoga pose that you do. If you don't have a strong foundation, there's not much you are going to be able to do long term. So, left hand comes underneath the nose. Inhale, right arm goes high. Exhale, thread the needle. Right shoulder, right cheek meet the mat. You can stay here, or if you'd like, you can walk your left fingertips towards the top of your mat. Press your hand into the mat. Look up under your left armpit. Gentle twist. Inhale, filling the belly. Exhale, can you look up under your armpit even more? Keep breathing. Exhale, left hand in front of your face. Inhale, right arm sweeps up. Exhale, the right hand comes underneath the nose. Inhale, left arm goes high. Exhale, twist to the right, thread the needle, left shoulder, left cheek. Option to stay here in this variation or walk the fingertips forward towards the top of your mat. Press your hand into the mat, look up underneath your right armpit. Big full breaths into the belly. And complete exhales. Coming out, place your right hand in front of your face. Inhale, press up, left arm lifts. Exhale, hand to the mat. Excellent work. Like I mentioned before, foundation is super key. So in this posture, you want to keep your hips over your knees. Begin to walk your hands forward, coming into puppy pose. I had a hair in my mouth, excuse me. Begin to melt your heart and your face towards the mat. If you're finding that your chest is super tight, come out slightly, right? You don't want to force anything. Just gently begin to melt the chest and the forehead towards the mat. Breathing deeply. This is great for opening the space behind your shoulders, also known as the scapula. And it's a great chest opener, stretching the armpits. Last deep breath into the belly. Exhale, press into the hands, come up slightly. Keeping the hands pretty far away from the body. Shift the weight forward and then lower all the way down to the belly. Nice. Extend your left arm out like a Texas T. I'm here in Houston, that's why I'm saying this. And I also am borrowing it from Adrian. And you'll look over to your right hand, bend your right knee, and then twist to stack your hips and just stretch the front side of your left shoulder. If your foot doesn't come flat to the floor, that's okay. You can just kind of do a little kickstand with your foot. The knee is pointing up towards the ceiling, utilizing that outer glute to engage, while also stretching the front side of your shoulder. On an exhale, slowly untwist, rolling back to the belly. Switching sides, left hand comes to the mat, elbow points up, right arm goes out long, and then twist. Breathe deep. Last breath in. Exhale, roll slowly back to the belly. Very nice. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, press up to a cobra, and then bring your elbows underneath your shoulders for a sphinx, just for a moment. So you'll take your right hand behind your left elbow, left hand in front of your right elbow, and then begin to walk your fingertips in opposite directions, coming into a crisscross with the arms. Allow the chin to rest on the arms, on the front arm rather, and we're opening the back of the upper body, getting a nice big stretch in between the scapula. And then on an inhale, press into the hands to lift the chest, and then walk the elbows back underneath the shoulders for Sphinx Pose. Lift the gaze, pull the chest forward, and then switch sides. Left hand comes behind the right elbow. Right hand comes in front of the left. Begin to walk the fingers in opposite direction. And relax the chin over the front arm. This may feel really intense. One side is always different than the other. Breathe into the sensation that's coming up for you. Two more rounds of breath. Breathing into the back body. press into the hands, lift the chest, and then slowly bring the elbows back underneath the shoulders. From here, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, press yourself up and back into child's pose, knees wide, toes to touch. Arms go long out in front. Forehead meets the mat. Bend in the elbows and bring the hands together into prayer over and behind the head. Breathe into the back body. Feel your armpits lengthening. On your next exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Press yourself up to a comfortable seat. That is all I have for you today for shoulder opening and stretching. Thank you so much for joining me. Once again, my name is Lisa, and this is Yoga on the Room. Until next time.